Well, it is that time again. We have some new news this week. This broke relatively recently, but as many people who follow PlayStation like I do know, they announced PSVR 2 a while back. And personally, I was quite hyped. I do like the world of VR. I am fairly interested in it. And so I think that, hey, that's really cool. That's really cool. But, so I was really excited and hyped. And VR has really come a long way since its introduction a few years ago. And I think PlayStation did really help push it with the original PSVR. But Meta also has their Oculus/Meta Quest 2, which has been really successful, I guess. So when they announced PSVR 2, I was really quite excited because, you know, I'm one of the lucky people who have been able to get a PS5, and to have something that kind of ties in with it is really neat. I just thought it was a really neat idea that I'm, you know, entering this neat ecosystem of new games and experiences. But so I was really excited for that. One of the reasons that I haven't gotten a Meta Quest is A, I don't support Mark Zuckerberg and his metaverse, and two, because, you know, PlayStation VR. I did know that there are all these really cool PSVR games that you can do in VR. You know, some like Gran Turismo or Beat Saber come to mind, but, you know, the games that PlayStation can put out for PlayStation VR versus what Zuckerberg and Meta is doing with the Quest. So I was, you know, they announced this news of release date and price, and so it kind of shocked the internet. Let me explain. So they shadow dropped this, I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday, it was Wednesday, on the PlayStation blog, the official one, and, well, I'll show you the picture. PSVR 2 launches in February at, get this, $549.99. $550. That is more than an actual PlayStation 5. And you need the PlayStation 5 to make this work. What? What, Sony? What? I know the $600 PS3 was a joke, but this is even more laughable because this is not a full console. If you could play PlayStation VR 2 without the PS5 itself, sure, $550. Why not? Let's go. I'm ready. But you need the $500 PlayStation 5 to use this. And PS5s aren't that easy to come by. Sound warning for this video. My mic is just through the roof, but you need... This makes literally no sense. Let me dive deeper into this. So, they shadow dropped this on their blog, PlayStation VR 2, February 22nd, 2023. They already told us that it was coming early 2023. They didn't give price or anything, but $550, good lord. They have two bundles coming out. I'll show these as well. The regular one, which is standard, it comes with the headset and the controllers and all the equipment to play it. And then they have a second bundle with their flagship. I say flagship in air quotes because this is their Breath of the Wild, Horizon VR Call of the Mountain, which I guess is a neat exclusive launch game to have coming. But the Call of the Mountain bundle is going to be $600. $100 more than a PlayStation 5. You could buy a PS5 and Horizon Forbidden West for less money than this bundle. Yes, this is a thing that exists. Yeah, $600. I know that they have been raising prices, especially in other countries, because I'm in the US, and we didn't get a PS5 price hike here, but other countries did, and that stung, especially for a lot of people who, you know, $500 is a lot to ask, but to ask for more, if you want to get the full PSVR 2 experience and you don't have anything, you need the $500 PlayStation 5, and then the $550 VR headset. That is over $1,000, and that doesn't include any games except for Astro's Playroom, which is a banger. I digress. Off my high horse, another thing they announced, the little goofy charging stand, which is goofy. I love it. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't even know what to say to Sony and all of their partners when I say this is insane. I guess the price does make sense when you are factoring in what it all includes, the features that it has. You know, 4K HDR visuals. The controllers have all like the DualSense stuff. So like the adaptive triggers, the finger touch, the haptic feedback, all the little fun stuff that the DualSense has are in these little orb-looking things. And the headset itself has like eye tracking and enhanced comfort inside-out tracking. So it is like packed with some high-performance technology. This is stuff that Meta and other VR headsets haven't hit yet. Well, at least from an affordable consumer standpoint, this is stuff they haven't hit yet. It's still a lot. Like, they're able to sell the PS5 at $500, which probably they could get away with $400 at the least, and probably still make a good bit of money. But, like, I don't get this. You're trying to sell your product, and the PS5 install base is already very low due to, you know, production restraints and, you know, the exuberant price. Then you're trying to shove this thing down the people who already bought a PS5's throat, which isn't a lot. So there's already not a lot of people who have a PS5. But then there's also going to be not enough people who are saying, oh, okay, I'm going to pay more than a PS5, like a PS5 and a game, for this headset with no game. I'm going to stay off topic of games for now because that is a whole separate discussion. You're getting some neat value with like Horizon Call of the Mountain and No Man's Sky and a couple Walking Dead, some horror stuff, Resident Evil, but you can't see my hands right now, but they're very clenched. Anyway, this is just my thoughts. If you found me interesting with my nasty voice and my very loudness, be sure to subscribe. We are really, really close to 500, and I'd love to hit 500. If you could, help me out there, subscribe, turn on notifications so you can hear me rant more, and, leave a comment down below if you agree with Sony with this awful price, or if you find it outrageous. And if you're going to get it at launch, because personally I think I'm going to wait a few years till it gets like a couple $100 price cut. Like right now, you can buy PSVR 1. It comes with the headset, the controllers, the camera, and a game for $200 brand new. I'm pretty sure brand new. Well, it's less than $300. You can buy it. You get all of that. And PSVR 2 is not compatible with regular PSVR games. So anything that was released for the first headset will not work on this old headset, on this new headset. Which doesn't make any sense because the PS5 itself is backwards compatible with PS4 games. Sony is also limiting their player base there. by not letting these older games be compatible with the new ones, because that is a really defining part of the PS5 for me, is not only do I have the ability to play these next-gen high-quality games, but I can also go back and play the plethora of older games that are also great, like Uncharted, or Kingdom Hearts. Any game that was released for PS4 except for like 20 can work with PS5. Why can't the VR games work with PSVR 2? Doesn't make any sense. This is crazy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I have a headache. I need to go off. Have a legendary day, guys. Ugh.